This is Dr. Raj at the Lifestyle Talk Radio Network. I'm your friendly Beverly Hills orthopedic surgeon who treats sports injuries and joint pain. I'm here to protect you from yourself and keep you out of the operating room. CrossFit is the art of self-destruction. It is your way to lead you to a lifetime of potential pain and suffering from a simple joint or muscle injury. Can CrossFit kill you? New York Times article back in 2005. This is a center of a true public feud. I think you have doctors on one side and you have patients and people standing up and saying this is the greatest thing since sliced bread in terms of losing weight, getting back your health. And I agree. I mean, I get it with CrossFit, but it is so dangerous because we're all physiologically different. And one poor trainer cannot adequately watch 25, 30 people in a class that lasts for an hour safely. I mean, the addiction of CrossFit is, I have friends of mine who are just constantly talking about CrossFit. They're constantly on blogs. It's the same way as if someone had a basketball addiction. It is obsessive. That's why it's such a big deal. It's a whole different world. And there's subsets like boot camps. Boot camps are really versions of CrossFit. I mean, this morning I myself did boot camp. I have a joint at risk, my shoulder. And, of course, I shun because I'm afraid at any point there's going to be a pop in my shoulder. I also have a bad ankle when I'm sprinting. So, as you can see, I understand my body. I control those mechanisms. For someone who's just going on the basis of momentum, you are putting yourself at risk. The endorphins are going. The music's loud. You want to be a superstar on this. But guess what? It will catch up to you. You will hurt yourself. I had one client of mine. He's a 42-year-old man. He is in the construction business. Started CrossFit recently. He's always had issues and pain with his knee. But what happened was he did a version of a jump squat and pop, in the middle of class. Knee swelled and he couldn't walk. He felt severely unstable. And this was the most excruciating pain this Kevin ever felt. And Kevin is a big 6'2" muscular man. So this really knocked the energy out of him. And his whole desire with CrossFit was to get back to a level of activity that he wanted to be at in order to lose that little bit of weight, and he wanted to feel 20 again. That aspect of CrossFit and that injury led on to him having an ACL tear. You've all heard of an ACL tear, likely through someone. It is the most devastating sports injury you could have to a knee. It's an injury that ends careers. What happened to Kevin is the quandary. The issue he had is he had arthritis in his knee too. Arthritis plus an unstable knee equals a joint replacement in your near future. I mean, we were talking about someone who's on top of the world with some minor pain who's now looking at a joint replacement. The problem is if you put an ACL in that arthritic knee, there's a high likelihood you'll end up having osteoarthritis. There's a high likelihood you'll over-constrain that joint. So He's in a position right now where his doctor said, hey, I do not want to do, his first doctor said, hey, I did not want to do the ACL on you because of your age and your joint wear. He came to me and I concurred, but now he has an unstable knee. Do you think Kevin's doing CrossFit anymore? No. This is 6 months ago. How much weight do you think Kevin's gained now? 15 pounds. In terms of activity, Kevin's not a swimmer, like a lot of us. So realistically, he's living a sedentary life. He's lost a lot of his muscle. He's on pain meds, and he wears a brace when he has to work for long hours and walk. He's living with an unstable, painful knee. When he came to me, I mean, justifiably, I predict Kevin's going to need a knee replacement in approximately the next 2 years. It's a devastating, injury that led on to a devastating issue. Now, all from CrossFit, all from momentum. We know about those jump squats. We know about certain activities of how you land. You can't control it. The problem with Kevin is he's got 42-year-old worn knees, which are probably, in his case, because he was active before, 60-year-old knees. He's got slow tendons. He's got weaker muscles. He can't protect that knee as well as a 20-year-old can. So therefore, a slight turn leads to a big pop. Now, volume. You've got all these people going. They're all motivated. They're all doing their jump squats. You want to keep up. It's all of us. I'm not going to go to a CrossFit class and just sit it out and watch people. I'm going to keep up with everyone. Technique-wise, I understand. I will try my best to get good technique, but I will try also to keep up. Invariably, I'm going to make a mistake. That is you too. Let's face it. We're all doing this for great intention. This is Dr. Raj at the Lifestyle Talk Radio Network talking about CrossFit injuries. Stay tuned when I talk about a gentleman who was on a treadmill during CrossFit and dislocated his hip. You can contact me at drhipandknee.com. Thank you.